Right, so we're gonna unbox this baby boy. Of course, safety first. Right, so handling guide. Right, kinda makes sense. Don't touch the screen itself. That's the first thing that we have. This, I have no idea what this is. Right, so this is most probably for cable management. If you wanna have your cables run through here, most probably if you're going to keep your monitor at a higher position, it will work just fine for some cable management, so you can run the wires through here, yeah, and like this. But to be honest, I just prefer having them like this, just because. The cables and the instruction guide. Cable wise, yeah, this is the Hdmi. It's actually not. So what this actually is called Displayport. It looks like this. So it's a little bit stranger than an HDMI. Also has like a more secure connection with these pins in here. You can see them, so you can't like literally pull it out, you know, so as fast. However, it has like a button in here. When you press it, it's just pushing the pins down. And this is the power cable, I think. It's as big as the one that I'm using for the laptop. This one goes in the socket. This one goes here. And this one is gonna be in the monitor. So that should be about it. This is like the power cable. Looks quite nice, isn't it? The mix between red and black and NVIDIA G-Sync. Well, it should have FreeSync anyway, but interesting. This should have some sort of a system that you just put it like this without any type of screws. Right. Looks like it's so much easier nowadays, huh? Can't believe it. I mean, you do have the option to use like a screwdriver or something, but you also have this little thingy that helps you. This is huge. And let's see how this might work. Alright, now it's easy. You see the mechanism in here. When you put it, it's just gonna quickly go down and then by itself, because it has some sort of mechanism in here, and it's gonna lock it down in place. Interesting. That's it. Now I can't believe how easy this is. I honestly can't believe it. And if you want to take it down, you just push this one and you will be able to see, take it down. But definitely there is no point in doing that. Now the specs of the monitor, 34 inches. As you may see, the model is 34GL750, so I suppose the 34 comes from how many inches it has. In centimeters, that is 87, which is quite huge. That will allow us to pretty much work like on two screens, but without having the difference that we had by using multiple screens, you know. Controls on this monitor, you have them down here, and it's like joystick, sort of speaking, and it moves in all directions, you know, up, down, and you can also click on it. I'm gonna show you a little bit how you can do that. let's go through some settings in here. So quite easy. If you want to power it off, you just move the controller. You click on the controller, it's just one button, it's like a joystick. If you move it up, you're gonna power it off. You can select the input, which is HDMI, and also you have a DP. That's quite interesting. Right, going back, game mode. We do have a few game modes, Gamer 1, Gamer 2, Gamer 3, well, FPS for frames per second, and RTS. Let's see what else we have. If we go to the settings, move to right, and we have quite a few settings in there, as you may see. I mean, to be honest with you, there are quite a few settings. As I was saying, yeah, you can change it from here, and that's gonna change the brightness and everything. I mean, you can set it up if you have two people which are playing at the same PC. You have vivid, you have reader, you have an HDR effect, which is like brilliant if you want to watch some crazy movies, but honestly I would say the vivid one will make more sense. And if you want to read something, or I don't know, work or something, having it on reader will help, and that's not actually going to be that bright, and it's gonna keep your eyes as safe as possible. I do like to leave it on vivid, at least when I'm playing and stuff like that. Oh my god, it looks so great. Anyway, game adjust. You have the adaptive sync. Now the adaptive sync, what it does, just provides seamless and like natural image in gaming environment and stuff like that. The reason being it because it automatically detects what your graphic processing unit can do, and how many hertz they actually work. As an example, let me just get it back. Settings. As an example, my laptop works just at 30 hertz, but it can go up to 144. You do have some other stuff in there that you can select picture adjustments, so you can adjust the brightness and stuff like that. But apart from that, there is not much that you should adjust. Again, you can adjust more in the games. Input, aspect ratio, input list, if from which HDMI 2 or DisplayPort. You are not able to play from two devices separately unless you have something from LG, which is called on-screen control. Now I'm gonna put it in here in the middle. Now what on-screen control does, you will be able to actually split computers. The computer screen, yeah, you can split it in like 3 screens. You can split it in, I don't know, 6, 8. If you want to have like a multiple screen, you can split it like this, you can split it like this. I mean, honestly, it's endless. If you're doing like programming and stuff like that, that might be very, very helpful for you. Into also, that might work quite nice, and to be honest, this is what I'm using most of the times. It's just when I'm playing or watching something, I only put it on full screen, but most of the times, as you may see along the way, I'm just using like a dual screen, because honestly kind of makes sense. That's the reason I bought it. I want to have massive area, to actually work within my programs. Now what on-screen control does is like the software version of what is a little bit button do. You can also select quite a few stuff in here from the monitor settings, the application settings and stuff like that, game mode settings. I mean, it's not doing everything, but at least it's giving you something. Now, as far as I understood, and to be honest with you, I didn't really tried it, but there is an option in which you can install this on-screen control on all the devices. It works on iOS and Android also, and you can seamlessly actually work from 2 working stations at the same time, and you can control them with just 1 mouse and 1 keyboard, which is going to be from the HDMI one, which by default it's selected as the default one. There is a chance we might be able to get a video regarding that also, but we shall see about that. So far I just wanted to show you how good is it. I'm happy to see that it's so easy to just get it set up and ready. I mean, honestly, I couldn't believe my eyes. There is no screws involved and stuff like that. You just put it there and that's it. Most probably I'm gonna find out some different stuff along the way about what it does and how it can improve your daily basis activity, which hopefully if we're gonna have like a good feedback from you guys regarding this one, I will try and present it. Again, I do hope so we're gonna get the chance to use two laptops or whatever, two operation systems, two computers at the same time on the same monitor by using that option. But again, I'm not 100% sure it works on this one, but I think it might work. Anyway, that's about it, guys. Your opinions, if you have it, if it works, how much it lasted, I don't know. I do hope it's gonna last for at least 3-4 years, because honestly it's just so great. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and even share the video if you think was useful. Also leave your comments below if you have the monitor, if you liked it, and if you have some opinions or some tips and tricks for me, guys. Thank you.